And so if Uber Eats wants to keep on serving me up crap on a silver platter, that's fine. But that's going to turn my already a 6% confirmation or acceptance rate with them down to about 0% today. So I have turned off Uber Eats just for a moment here today, because when I talk on camera and I'm showing you the apps, what happens is Uber Eats is overriding it. Now, for those that might give me a comment to say how to stop that, I know exactly how to stop it, but they're overriding that too. So basically, if I decline 3 orders in a row, which I definitely have because it's garbage orders today, what they're going to do is if I don't allow them to override the phone, they don't allow me back on the platform. They give me a pop-up that says that I have to allow them to override. So because of that, I turned them off just for a split minute. Skip the dishes does not want me to skip with them right now. There's nothing I can't get on there, but I do have a shift at 5:30 to 5 o'clock rather to 9 o'clock this evening. DoorDash is nothing but trash. No, that's Instacart. Let's take a look there. Instacart, there's 2 orders that are way too far away from me, so I can't even get to those. For example, if I click the 1409, you'll see it's way too far over there. And if I click the 1544, you will see it's even farther. It's all the way over there. So that's not happening. And then the last one is door trash in my market. So scheduling, I have tried different time slots to schedule, but have not been too aggressive. You see my recent video anyways about the posting about the acceptance rate being reset. We're going to wait for that to happen, and maybe I'll be able to schedule a lot more easier. But as of right now, since there's nothing available in the market, let's just close this. They're going to notify me. DoorDash can go away. I'm going to keep Skip the Dishes open because I do feel like Skip might be the one to push through for me a little bit later on. But we are going to click to go back on Uber Eats. It is 11:34 in the morning. I don't know how long I'm going to make the ride along video today, but I am hoping that we can get some decent orders. I would go ahead and go for some Instacart if I can. And to be honest, do I think Instacart might be my saving grace today? Yeah, I do, but I could be wrong. Well, it is not Uber Eats being my saving grace for that offer for $6.26 for 11 kilometers. That's for sure. At one point, Uber Eats pushed me, I think it was this Pizza Hut order for $13, 65 minutes for 30 kilometers. And I just realized the sun glare was pushing with my phone there. There we go. I mean, where are you going with it, Uber? $13 for over an hour? No, too far. That's not the worst offer ever, but it's going to put me completely out of the market zone that I wanted to, whether it's Longueuil or in Brossard, so I want to stick around closer. So I hope you guys stick around with me, and let's see what orders we can get here today. So my microphone enjoyed crapping out on me, but nonetheless, we still got some orders that came into the mix. So the first order I ended up getting set up with is this Cora offer for $10.76 off Uber Eats for just over 5.4 kilometers. So it's a breakfast place. Now, for that amount of dollars to distance, of course, I'm going to accept that offer because it's $2 per kilometer, essentially. Now, on with the show with the audio coming back into place and continuing from where we left off. I just got finished completing. I was already inside the Burger King parking lot when this Burger King order came. Seriously, this is all it is. $3, 2.4 kilometers for Harvey's no tip. There's so many no tip orders. So for Burger King, it was $8 and change for 3-point-something kilometers. 3 drinks was total. It's combo, so I mean, it wasn't a sufficiently big order. And it was a meet at the door kind of customers, so that one was done. I mean, this is the reality. It's a Monday. I've made maybe $19 so far, and I have been out here for a little bit of time. I'm just going to summarize it with that, because it is pretty crappy sometimes when you're not making the quota that you want to make by the time you want to make it. Because what does that mean? It means that you got to go out for a longer time of hours in order to make ends meet when it comes to things like this. But that's the reality if you want to be a gig worker. For anybody that wants to do this full time, I'm going to say this. I don't encourage it if money is your focus. If you're trying to do this because of the freedom and the flexibility, by all means, go for it. But if you're trying to do this for a financial cash grab, don't be doing that. I mean, I upload videos on YouTube now 4 times a week, and the reason for that is because YouTube. Well, that one I can do. Let's get that one set up.
Head to your
Now,
pickup at Pizza Hut Canada, 8245 Boulevard Taschereau.
is that Pizza Hut even open? I don't even know if that pizza, I know exactly which one they're talking about, but I think that's closed. We're gonna find out in a moment. But I make my YouTube videos 4 times a week because that gives me additional pay once a month, which kind of helps, but it's still crappy because these are weekly pays by doing gig apps, and then you get a monthly pay by YouTube. But it's, you know, extra source of income, which always does help out, but gig work full time is not sustainable, at least not in my market. We'll see in the winter because the winter does get better. We're also going to see when DoorDash resets my acceptance rate if things get better. Right now, let's go take a drive to that Pizza Hut. I don't even know if this one is open. What does this client want? Okay, she wants a 12-inch fin de pepperoni. Okay, we can do that. Let's go get this pizza, see if Pizza Hut is even open, and I will come back to you guys in a bit. So it was not the Pizza Hut I thought it was. It was one of those Pizza Huts that are attached to the other sub-buildings. Because on Boulevard Taschereau in Brossard, there's another Pizza Hut that stacks on too, but the whole restaurant is completely closed. But it wasn't that one. So on my way to the Pizza Hut, I end up getting this additional stack on offer, and I'm happy I did because it's what makes ends meet for my lunch hour. I ended up getting an $11 for 4-kilometer order for Bolstat. Now this Bolstat is not the one on that end of Taschereau, it's down on this end of Taschereau. So I've never been there before. I have had troubles just recording today because things are just going super fast. But I was able to get both of those orders. The first one to drop off, it's a beautiful location in Distrant, but I hate when you have to park on the side and find out which subdivision they're in. The second one was a meet at the door at a business. So since then, that was completed at about 1:20. So basically it was 2 hours and 20 minutes that I was doing deliveries. And after tips, I should be at $40, which honestly, for a Monday, I'm not going to complain. It's not the worst. I even had some downtime to go get myself a bubble tea. I am not one to buy bubble teas very often, but I love them and I enjoy them. I prefer the Costco ones. I don't know if you guys have. I go to Costco and go get a box and make my own bubble tea. But today I decided to go ahead and have one because that's the advantage about doing food deliveries, and I don't know if any of you guys agree, but you get to find out so many new restaurants. So I finally went to this one. It took like 25 minutes to get my order, but it's really good. It's the brown sugar one. Not that I'm trying to advertise bubble tea. It's just, anyways. So I'm going to stamp it right now with my earnings that I've made for the 2 hours and 20 minutes. I am going to unwind and go home. This is a quiet down period. So during this time, if I'm not getting anything by Instacart and I got to go pick up my kid in like an hour. So if I get caught up in an Instacart order that's too large, I can't complete it. And Uber Eats deliveries, right now they're just going to be a lot of non-tip orders. I can cruise along and try, but I know the outcome. However, time stamping it right now. I always say timestamp when it's not time, it's money stamping. But anyways, and I'm going to catch you lovelies in the next video.